This Saturday we will see the 30th ever Elimination Chamber match in WWE history take place. WWE have decided to take the Elimination Chamber to Saudi Arabia as 2 chamber matches will take place. The first taking place determines who gets a Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. The other has the WWE Championship on the line. Before we get to those matches, let's look at the top 5 WWE Elimination Chamber matches. Since the Elimination Chamber was introduced in storyline by Eric Bischoff in 2002, 28 Elimination Chamber matches have taken place. WWE designed the Elimination Chamber as their version of the War Games match, but put their own spin on it, while using it as an alternative to the Hell in a Cell. In 2010, Elimination Chamber has become an annual pay-per-view which has been used to help shape up WrestleMania. Now it is time to rank the top 5 Elimination Chamber matches in WWE history as of February 2022. In 5th place is the 2019 Elimination Chamber match. This chamber match saw WWE Champion Daniel Bryan, or should we say the new Daniel Bryan, defend his championship against AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy and Kofi Kingston. The match begun with Daniel Bryan and Samoa Joe, followed by Kofi Kingston, then by AJ Styles. Samoa Joe was the first man eliminated after getting hit with a phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy entered next, but didn't last long. After hitting a Swanton bomb off the chamber pod, Jeff Hardy was eliminated by Daniel Bryan after getting hit by a running knee. Following this elimination, final entrant Randy Orton entered the match. Orton managed to eliminate AJ with an RKO, which started their WrestleMania feud. Shortly after this, Kofi eliminated Randy after hitting Trouble in Paradise, leaving Kofi and Bryan as the final 2 in the match. This match is most remembered for the 12-minute battle between Bryan and Kofi at the end, which saw several close finishes with Kofi nearly winning the title. The match ended after Kofi missed a dive and Bryan hit him with a running knee to retain his championship. Despite the loss, this match gave Kofi Kingston the momentum to lead him to a WWE Championship match against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35, which ended up being one of the great Mania moments after Kofi won the championship, turning WrestleMania into Kofi Mania. 4th place on our list is probably the wildest Elimination Chamber match on our list, which advertised John Cena defending his World Championship against Rey Mysterio, Kane, Mike Knox, Chris Jericho and Kofi Kingston. Kofi's match didn't go as well as his match 10 years later in 2019 did, as he was attacked and replaced by SmackDown superstar Edge. This was a historic night as Edge entered the pay-per-view as WWE Champion, quickly lost in the first chamber match of the night, and then won the World Championship in the main event. After Edge barricaded himself inside the chamber pod, the match begun with Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho in the ring. The Big Red Machine Kane entered the match 3rd, but was quickly eliminated by Mysterio, who jumped on him from the top of a chamber pod. Mike Knox, who was in this match for some unknown reason, entered next. To this day, Mike Knox is still probably best known for his work in ECW with Kelly Kelly. His performance in this match was not rememberable, as he was quickly eliminated by Chris Jericho. Edge, who wasn't originally supposed to be in the match, entered 5th, followed by John Cena. One of the biggest shocks of the night was the next elimination, as John Cena was eliminated by Edge 60 seconds after entering the match. Jericho was next eliminated by Rey. The final battle between Rey and Edge saw close falls and great wrestling. After slamming Rey into a chamber pod, Edge managed to hit Rey with a spear as he managed to steal the World Championship in the most creative Elimination Chamber match in WWE history. 3rd on our list is a match that happened at last year's 2021 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. In what proved to be a rather pointless match, the winner of the match would receive an immediate Universal title match against Roman Reigns. The match saw Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Cesaro, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan step inside the Elimination Chamber. The match begun with 2 of the greatest wrestlers on the planet with Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. Baron Corbin then entered 3rd, followed by Sami. There was a memorable spot where Cesaro used the chamber to do pull-ups. Following this, Cesaro got the first elimination by eliminating Baron Corbin. Following this final entrance, Kevin Owens, and then Roman Reigns' cousin Jey entered the match. Sami was the second man eliminated after getting stunned by Owens, hinting at their WrestleMania 37 match. While the door was open, Jey used it as a weapon to trap Kevin Owens' arm in. Following superkicks and a dive, KO was eliminated by Jey. Jey next eliminated Cesaro. After missing a dive off the pod, Jey got hit with a running knee to give Bryan his 3rd chamber win. Following the match, Roman Reigns quickly beat Bryan. However, this match launched Bryan into the WrestleMania 37 main event storyline. 2nd on our list is the first ever Elimination Chamber match to take place in the newly designed structure. This happened at the 2017 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, as WWE decided to redesign their original chamber. The new chamber allowed talent to climb the chamber easier, while also providing them more space on top of the chamber. WWE replaced the metal floor with a mat, which allowed talent to use the floor more for high spots. The first 6 superstars given the chance to use this new structure were defending WWE Champion John Cena, The Miz, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. The first 2 superstars to use the new chamber were John Cena and AJ Styles, followed by Dean Ambrose, then Bray Wyatt, and then Baron Corbin. During this time we saw Ambrose make use of the space on top of the pods, while Cena and AJ were able to climb easier. Corbin was first eliminated by Ambrose. Corbin got his revenge by attacking Dean, which caused him to be eliminated. Cena next eliminated The Miz to start their WrestleMania 33 feud. After this, Cena hit a successful dive off the chamber, but was then eliminated by Bray Wyatt to end his 16th world title reign. Bray Wyatt managed to win the battle against AJ, and won his first ever WWE Championship. In first place is the first ever Elimination Chamber match, which took place at Survivor Series 2002. As Triple H defended his world title against Kane, RVD, Booker T, Chris Jericho, and the recently returned Shawn Michaels. If you watch the WWE Network Ruthless Aggression episode, which showed the behind the scenes of this match, you will have even more appreciation for the work these 6 superstars put into this match, as they had no clue how to even use the chamber for a wrestling match. The first man to step inside the Elimination Chamber was Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff, as he used a lead pipe to show how dangerous the chamber was. The first man to enter a pod was Chris Jericho, who had his King of This World entrance performed by Saliva in WWE New York. The first 2 men to wrestle inside the chamber was Triple H and RVD. The 2 showed off how dangerous the steel of the chamber was. Jericho entered 3rd, followed by Booker T in 4th. Following this, RVD hit a frog splash off the chamber pod on Triple H, which ended up injuring the game. Something the 6 talent in the match predicted would happen before the match. This spot ended up eliminating RVD after Booker pinned him after hitting a missile dropkick. Kane was the next superstar to enter the match and quickly threw Jericho through a chamber pod, which WWE tried to claim was glass. Jericho then managed to eliminate Booker T. Shawn Michaels was the last superstar to enter the match. Jericho got another elimination as he eliminated Kane. Following this, HBK eliminated Jericho with Sweet Chin Music. After a great battle, Shawn Michaels managed to hit Sweet Chin Music on Triple H and win the world title, creating the greatest moment in Elimination Chamber history. And that's our list. Elimination Chamber has proved to be one of WWE's most successful ideas of the 21st century, and these 5 matches show why. Let's hope future matches can top these matches. Feel free to go check out our other list videos ranking Sasha Banks' greatest matches, WWE's youngest superstars, and the most successful women in WWE history. More videos are coming soon, so please subscribe and feel free to suggest a video idea. If you ever want to talk wrestling, go start a conversation with us on Twitter, and we hope we see you again next week. Thanks for watching.